Kim Sawyer, and I am currently a steward in Southern California. We're the referees of horse racing. I always tell people that don't know who stewards are.
4, 5, 6, 2.
But we actually are involved with any inquiries, any violations on the track in the afternoon.
Racing!
During the race, Scott Cheney, one of my colleagues, watches the race live with the binoculars. Grant Baker, my other colleague, he actually hits the stop wagering button when the gates open, which stops wagering all the way across the country. And then he and I watch the TVs, which are all the previous angles I described. The head-on 7/8, the head-on 3/8, the tight pan, the wide pan, and the quarter pole shot. So we can, and they're all running synchronized, so they're all running at the same time, and we can look at one TV and then glance and look at another angle and then another angle, so it's pretty nice. It's too bad more people can't see the access we have to the films. And when there's an infraction that occurs, we throw the red flag, which is our inquiry sign, and we investigate what happened on film. In the afternoon, when we're doing a disqualification or an inquiry, we only judge what happened to the placing of the horse. We don't judge how involved the jockey was until the next morning. They're put on what we say both sides of the board in the jock's room, where they write the jockey's name. One side is for films only, the other side is for films and/or stewards. So they come in the next morning to go over their race with us, and then we decide because we already decided there was an infraction. So now we have to decide whether it was the horse's fault or whether it was the jockey's fault.
I was actually gonna, it was gonna thread it, but I thought I can do this good. The horse in front of me is turning really nice. I thought, okay, he's turning, so I was gonna go this way, and then he kind of pulled his right rein. I was like, ah.
There are cases where horses don't get disqualified and jockeys are penalized the following day.
Well, see, because I'm waiting to see if he's gonna turn. He looks like he's gonna turn, so I've already put myself in the middle of him, and now I'm scared to wheel back over heels. It's too late to do that.
And it was luckily, the damage we didn't feel cost that horse a better placing, so there was no DQ. In our rules, to disqualify a horse, they had to cause another horse the opportunity at a better placing. Don't go away.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Sometimes if that doesn't happen in the race, the horse does not get disqualified, yet the jockey's riding was careless and he needs to be penalized for careless riding. Mike, it's going to be 3 days.
Okay, I'll probably start him back.
We always do a week from when it happened.
I'll just start him when I come back. I get back on Monday.
To have someone sit on the bench that got in trouble, it's like if you get a speeding ticket and you don't get fined for it, you're going to go back out and speed again. So everybody has to have their hands slapped. Being employed by the California Horse Racing Board, we are hired to oversee more than 26,000 California Horse Racing Board licensees. We are required to make sure all licensees abide by the state laws and the rules and regulations of the California Horse Racing Board. Whether they be on the backside or even working in the grandstand at the racetrack, if they violate any rule of the CHRB, then they come before us and receive possibly a penalty.